Hi, welcome to DIY Donna. I'm Donna, of course. Today we got a couple of small projects, and then we got one that I believe that you guys are going to love. It is for Halloween, but that's all I'm going to let you in on right now. Okay? So the first one is Bubba, can you hand me that sponge, please? I am going to use a sponge brush on this because I don't want no streak on my glass. Now, I should have gotten out the orange I got from the Dollar Tree. I believe it was a couple of months ago. They had the glass paint, and I did get those, but it's okay because I figure we're going to paint it. And by the way, this paint is called Pumpkin, and it's Waverly, and it's the chalk paint, and that's what the bottle looks like. Your local Walmart, most of them carry it. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is get my brush wet, and we're just going to brush it lightly to let it adhere to the glass. And we'll worry about the top part later on after we get the main glass painted. Now I'm not wanting a whole, like a thick coat on this. I do want it where it's lightly because I am going to put LED candles in it and maybe some, what is them called? Pine cones and some kind of nuts.
Acorns.
Acorns. There we go. Thank you, buddy. Look at that. And there is no, like I said, we're going to go around that. And I am wanting the lid on it. We're going to decorate that lid to make it look like a top of the pumpkin being decorated. It's going to be a pretty decor that you could use in an entryway on a mantle. Just something to for the holidays that light. I love anything that lights up for the holidays. I want it more pointy. I'm sorry, Maya asked me a question about something, and I will let you guys in on that here after this. Alright, I'm going to take my lid off because I am going to want to get it right in here now. I'm not going to go past this point right here where the seam starts. And it is okay that is darker than the rest of the, I'm calling it a pumpkin at this point. Now these came out last year. I have not seen these ones yet this year. But there is other ones that look more like a pumpkin that are out now. And I also want a ball rolled up. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to let that part dry.
Dominoes? on the nose.
And then we're gonna paint our lid. Oh. Okay, so what I did to come up with this color right here is I put a little bit of elephant, a little bit of sandstone, and a little bit of latte mocha, and black from Appleberry. And that's the color I ended up with right here. And I mean, it's not a dark color, a brown, because to me it will work. Once we decorate it and we put our topper on it and everything, I think it will be just fine. Alright, we're going to move this over to dry as well. Touch that up a little bit. Alright, let me stand up for one moment. I can get my brush and some water. Alright, now we're going to let that dry, and then while that dries, probably after it dries, we will Mod Podge it so our glass will be protected. And we will also put our stem, and I will cut this down to where it looks right. We will put some leaves on it as well, and maybe a little thin bow. Okay, so now we're going to move on to DIY number 2 while this is drying. Is our last project. It's going to take us some time to do. Okay, so our second one, we are going to be using one of these plastic gnomes. Oh, I am so sorry for that. It got stuck. Oh my goodness, I apologize. I hope we can take this part out. But not gnomes, domes, sorry. And we're going to use one of these rags from the auto fill, the cars section. And I'm going to cut off the tag first. And simply, I'm going to place, I'm not going to push this back down there right now. I'm going to place a fairy light or a candle in the bake, in there. And then I'm simply just going to drape this over. And we are going to have, there's a little dust on it. One of the cutest little ghosts, and I do apologize because of the fan, but we can't sit out here with no fan. It would suffocate us. It's hot. Okay, so now our next step is I'm going to use felt. I'm just going to take some of my felt and I'm going to fold it over. I'm just basically seeing, and you want to start out big, you can, because it's easier to remove than it is to cut them too short and not have enough. So it looks like mine might be the perfect size. Eyes, and if they are, I'm going to go ahead and cut out my mouth. Oh, wow, my eyeball. Okay, so the first thing, I found my eyeballs. I'm going to put some hot glue, and then I'm just going to place the felt straight down, and my eye took off again. We got fly away light bulbs, eyeballs around here today. Okay, so there is my eyeballs. Now let's do the mouth. I am going to use the same felt sheet that my eyes were cut out of. This is the longest part to this DIY right here, is just cutting out your mouth and your eyeballs. And I simply cut out, and I cut out an extra one just in case it flew away again. And that's exactly what happened. I keep forgetting that we got a fan on us right now. No matter what, you're going to have your faults no matter where you go to film. And that's how I look at it. Okay, so let me know in the comments what you think about the little ghost. And you can make a little bow and make it a girl ghost, or you can make two and make a male and a female, brother and sister. Okay, we're gonna undo the fairy lights, and I think these ones came from Temu. There was 10 in a pack, I believe. I can't remember. It's been about a year ago since I ordered these. I'm just going to untangle them at first. Here we go. And I don't know for sure if, and now I'm just going to wrap it around my hand. I'm not for sure if this is going to work or not, because of the thickness of the towel.
Also the lighting.
Right. Well, I mean, I don't know in the pure dark if it will. And I just left my battery pack out so I could glue it to the bottom. Just a little bit of glue at the bottom. So I'm not going to glue it or anything. You can actually use tape for this part. I am going to use just a tad of glue because I forgot all about my little double-sided tape I got the other day. But it's okay. It won't take much to get this out. Alright, so at the end of the review, we will see if the lights work. Alright, we're gonna finish this one up real quick. We're gonna put Mod Podge on it. And let me get my materials and I will come back on. Okay, I apologize. I went ahead and started. I'm using the matte Mod Podge and I'm just going to cover my whole top of my lid with this. And this is sealing your paint, that way it's not going to get scratched or your paint can come off. And we're going to do the same thing to the glass, which it will make it look like a glossy effect to it. So that will be pretty cool, I think, to add to this. And then after this project is complete, we're going to go ahead and move on to our last project. And this is the one that I cannot wait for. Oops. See, if you rub too hard, it will also remove your paint. So do it really gentle. And I am going to have to go back over that. And I did not do the bottom. That's your decision. You can do your bottom if you like. I'm going to go ahead and leave mine non-touch. I mean, there's nobody going to come in my home and pick it up and just look at the bottom. I hope not. But if they do, then they'll get a clear bottom. And that's what they get for being nosy. Right? Right. Alright, so moving on, we're going to go ahead and let that dry. Put our brush, and now we're going to get the fairy lights for this jar. And I just seen them not too long ago in this. We're going to do the same thing to this one. We're going to unravel it. Sorry, I had to find the start of it. And I'm basically going to do the same thing as I did with the first one. I'm just going to wrap it around my hand. Got it all wrapped around my hand, and I'm just gonna lay these in here. Well, actually, no. Let me get my. Can you hand me the green stuff right there? Yes. All right. So the first thing I'm gonna do is add some of this And I'm going to do it over here so the fan isn't. I'm just going to add a very little to it. It's good, Bob. Alright, I'm going to set this up for a second because I got to stand up for a minute. Some of the spiller from, oh goodness, Hobby Lobby, I believe I was at. So I'm just going to add a few at the bottom. And then I got some of these pumpkins that are on these thingies as well. I'm just going to take a couple off of this. Then I'm going to put some more fairy lights down inside there. Actually, I'm just going to go ahead and put the rest down inside there. We're going to add a couple more of these on the very top. And then I do have more of these pumpkins, and I think I'm going to go ahead and use them because finally we got our fall stuff brought up today, so we're going to start doing that hopefully today as well. Okay, so now I'm putting everything, the lid, I'm going to take a little bit of my hot glue and I'm going to put it on the battery pack of it, and I'm going to place it up here on top where you can turn it on and off. And we will show this in our final review after I put the stem and things on it as well. Go get me my tool bag, my pink one, please. Please hurry so we can finish this up. Back, use it. You better stop throwing your trash on here. Why is the Tylenol out here?
I didn't take it in.
I wasn't near this a minute ago.
It was over here.
Oh. Okay, I got my, I can't remember what these are called. I'm sorry, you guys. We will put it across the screen when I can remember. I apologize. I'm just going to put it in this, and I'm going to press down, and there it went. Okay, so I saved the other piece, and now we are going to put it in the center. But first, I got some leaves here, and I really like these orange and green leaves that we've been getting off of the mums, and I can't remember, sunflower daisies, sunflowers I believe. So what I'm going to do is place a little bit of hot glue, and I'm going to place it down right there. And I'm sorry, you guys, if I'm out frame, but I'm trying to keep it away from the fan so it's not drying my hot glue before I get on my project. Okay, that's what I did. And the stem. I'm going to put some hot glue on this. Now, because this looks like farmhouse to me, I got a white and black buffalo check bow here that was already pre-made. I got these at the end of the season at Walmart on clearance, and I believe it was like 90 cents. For, I think there was 10 of them on the pack. And I've been using them on different things. Yes, I make my own bows most of the time. But for little things like this, and I've already got them made, why not use them? Okay. It's on a, like a bread tie type thing. And I'm just going to put it and wrap it around the stem. My finger in there like this. And then I'm going to take my wire cutters, because there is little wires in that. And I'm going to cut off the extra tails on that red stem. And here we go. And then when you want it lit at night, you just untwist it. But you'll see that at the final review. Okay, coming up is the final DIY. I don't know what this is going to turn out like on camera. I'm going to be straight up honest. This is the first time I am making one, and I'm going to try my best not to mess it up. Okay, so I went to Hobby Lobby and bought one of these foam 15-inch cone. No, it's not. Yeah, 15-inch cone. And they're $5.99. I don't know if you guys can see actually how tall this is standing up. Yeah, we're going to have to work on that because we record on our phone.
It's good.
Okay.
Wait.
And then I also got this round ball that's 56 inches, 6-inch ball. And these were $4.99. And I also got one of the hair extenders from the Dollar Tree that is in their costume for the hair. I got one black tablecloth from the party section. Doesn't matter which one you get. I also got a purple one from the Dollar Tree. This is what we are going to use. And I am letting my nose dry as we speak. There's the little mold as well. We are making a witch to go beside that broomstick I made a couple weeks ago. We're wanting to make a witch. Now I am going to be using my hot knife to put a hole into the foam ball to go over to this about here. And we will glue it in, but I need to it for it to do that. And I found another glue stick. So it really doesn't matter. My father-in-law had given me quite a few of these heat knives. So we are going to use one to at least start our hole in the foam ball for us. So I could dig it out a little bit, but we gotta take the plastic off. We gotta get this heated up. Remove the plastic from this. And actually that heat knife should have been heated up a long time ago because it does take it a minute for it to heat up. And we do gotta turn off the... Alright, so I'm gonna get my okay, while we're waiting on the thing to heat up, the first thing we're going to do is first, Jeremiah is the one that made the nose. The second thing is over on the side on the other craft table, he is making a smaller witch with my because I was thinking about making it with that yesterday, and I got thinking no, because I wanted to be the size of the broom anyway. So anyhow, I'm trying to mark this to go around my cone. Whoops. And when it gets around my cone, I will glue it down so the bottom is finished. Now I'm just going around the pin markings. Now I'm not, it's like on the line, so it may go over a little bit, but that's okay, because it will be covered up. Okay. That was not a bad guessing, really. I mean, I wasn't guessing, but I'm going to take some of my hot glue and I'm just going to put it all over my bottom, in the middle and on the edge especially. And I'm sorry I'm off frame, but can't be helped because of the size of the cone. Alright, here we go. And as you can see, I still got a little bit there. I'm going to take my roller cutter here and get as close to the curve here that I could get. I don't know this blade, and believe it or not, I have not hardly used this thing. This may have been the second time. And the first time I used it, it was on a very thin piece of material. Alright, so I'm going to lock that back up. Now, second thing we are going to do is paint our whole cone purple. Alright guys, I'm sorry. We literally thought we were recording and we found out we wasn't. Sorry. I painted the whole thing off camera. Which you guys know how to paint. It's nothing special. I just slapped it on. Because that is what color the dress is going to be. For those of you that are new or hasn't followed me, we are doing, okay, we've done our painting off camera. This is what everything is looking like. Yeah, I repainted the hat because of that glitter. I don't like all that glitter. Hi baby, one of our dogs came and seen us. Her name is Abby. Okay, so now what I am doing is I am cutting felt because this is going to be our arms.
Can I borrow something?
What I am going to do is make a, I'm going to put some hot glue on one side, right down it, and then I'm going to connect the other side here. And I just want the ends blue, not the middle. Yeah. We don't get it well, I mean this hot glue is fading. The fan dries it all before I get to it. But hey, I can't complain. Can't have it both ways. Alright, so I did one. Can you hand me those doll rods? Well, they're not really doll rods, but
They're huge toothpicks.
yes, they come from the Dollar Tree. They come out during summer, and they're this long. Okay, I am going to use these. Well, no, I'm not. Alright, we're gonna start over here. I'm going to cut a piece of felt. And this time I'm going to put my doll right in it. Bubby, can you get in the tool bag again and hand me them same tools, please? Now what I'm wanting to do is I am making arms. And right now I'm going to make a seam for, we gotta cut this down before I can work with them. Thank you. Because I don't know how long yet I am going to need that, I'm just cutting it off. Hardest part is trying to get it started when you're trying to hold it in place too. Once you get it started and you get it out of the fan's way, you should be good to go. There we go. Glue in here. Alright, we got one arm done. Now, this is how I'm going to connect it. We're going to use a little bit of this, and I'm going to put it right up in there. And I actually think this is probably going to be the right length for her. Okay, let's put her head on. So I can see about what size. What do you guys think about that way right there? That should work, right? Might be able to fold them up and make both sets of arms. That's what I'm going to do. Okay? Now, I did bring out some stuffing. So what I'm wanting to do is go ahead and put our rods cutting these down so I can work with them. We're gonna, this stuffing is old, but I'm just gonna take a little bit of it. We're just gonna stuff the arm. My seam, I put it too full. I forgot about the hot glue. It's okay. I'm not trying to fill it completely up. With stuffing, I'm just trying to and it's okay about the glue and all because it's going to be covered up in purple tablecloth. Right. And I'm also going to, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do at the bottom here. We're going to take the hot glue and just add it on both sides here. And then we're going to squeeze it together to close it in around this rod. And I'll get a couple of beads and I'll add to the end of that. At the other end, we're going to repeat that same step. So we can close the felt and the stuffing. Like I said, I'm going to put a wall down there at the end. Right there where I want it. There went my head, folks. I still gotta dig that out to go down a little bit farther, I believe. Alright, we're gonna put some stuffing in this other one here. We're gonna repeat this same step. Now, because this other end right here is a little bit smaller than the other side, this is the end I'm going to use for the bead. And I'm not going to dig back in my closet today for that bead. But I will get it out and take a picture of the bead on there and put it on our Facebook page in the next couple of days. This one I'm going to make it go a little bit like that. Okay, now, as far as the dress goes, this is all on you of how you decorate your dress. I'm just cutting a piece of plastic out And I don't think we're going to use the hot glue gun for this. I think that would just burn this material. It's not even really material. It is a medium piece of plastic. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is cover my arms up. And I got to get some pearls or something to make her a necklace as well. Alright, so I'm going to use some tacky glue. Bubby, you're going to have to turn that fan on. Just turn it that way a little bit. It's way too hot in here for you not to have it on. Okay, so now I'm just taking some little tacky glue, and I have a little stick here. So making a mess. Okay, so instead of us being all quiet, and now I gotta kind of like piece that together. I think I'm going to leave the dress something like this, except for I am going to trim it up, and then we're going to put the black cape on it. And I will put some tacky glue and I got to fix the neck area as well. We're going to take some of the tacky glue and put it around the inside and then push your dress up against it. Just once again, I do not want to add hot glue to this. This is not the
Right material.
thank you, but I was trying to remove the glue. I would have finished when I got done. Glue went all over. Alright, so I'm easily trying to be easy and going around on the inside of where the hand is going to be. Okay, now we're going to trim it up just a little bit more. Don't worry, the head will be glued on as well. Okay, we also have this ribbon I'm going to use. I don't remember where I got this because it was at the beginning of my channel. I figure we could put something really nice on the neck area. Now we can add just a little tad of hot glue to the back of the witch's neck. And go around with it. Add a little bit around the arm of the witch as well, and hopefully it don't melt it. What I did was cut it in half. And I'm going to show you. There we go. I'm just trying to dazzle it up a little bit. I think that turned out really cute. Move this stuff out of my way. Once again, I'm going to take a little bit here. I'm going to show you what I'm doing. What I did the first time around to the sleeve of the dress, and I'm going to put a little bit, and it's mostly on the felt that I have got it on there, but it's connected all of it together, which I'm happy with as long as it's not melting our project. Alright, so let me know what you guys think about the little touch-up right here. I thought was adorable. Now I am going to take my little knife here and see if I can dig out just a little bit more of this foam. I wanted to wow, okay. I did not realize that wall was that thick, because it literally did. Alright, so now I dug out a little bit, and now I am just going to load it with hot glue. Okay, got that, and as you guys know, the head is still a little bit wet, and I don't get why, but while it's still drying, we can finish. Now, it is still got some bare spots up further from the neck.
Just to make it.
So what I'm gonna do is, let me see how this will look. Yeah, I'm just cutting it evenly right now. And that's a pretty big spot, so I'm gonna fold this to make it look like, and then we still have, so why don't we do it like this, and then we won't have no bald spots. Well, I'm glad that did not go anywhere else. Alright, so now I'm just adding some of that thick glue, tacky glue, and it's really thick. Dollar Tree carries it. I also seen it at Hobby Lobby and Walmart. Okay. So there, it looks like it's made that way, and I like that. Okay, that was just an idea to do, but I think it's adorable that way. Okay, now we have a black one. Cleared, okay. And that is going to be for our cape. Okay, and these, if you cut it right, you could actually cut your string to wrap this out of the same sheet. And we're almost finished here, you guys. We got to do the face, but as far as the body part goes, we are almost done. Okay. I'm gonna lay it out like this. And the first thing, okay, so what I did was I traced it out first, but I do gotta make it a little bit longer and wider, but at least I'm giving myself a little idea of how I am gonna cut it out. I want the bottom of it just a little bit like raggedy. The whole thing's gonna be raggedy because remember, this is a witch. They live a lot of years. So her clothes has and also I'm making it a little bit longer and a little bit wider than what I should, because for one, I want to make sure the lengthwise. In this case, more is better than less. You can always cut off and add, but you can never. Okay, this is plain black, yes, for right now. The cake one, and this is what it is looking like in the back. You can also, instead of I have some of this ribbon from the Dollar Tree last year at Halloween. And this is what it looks like, and it is wired, and I think I'm going to take some of that, and we're going to cut it down the middle, and I think I'm going to cut the wire off of the other side as well. And just add the purple. And this is going to be the ribbon to go around the hat. Remember, I did paint it. Here we go, see it? Okay, I'm going to connect it. A little bit of hot glue. Now you guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. I got some green on my hat from paint, and I don't know how. I think it's coming off my hands, to be honest. Alright, so I will go over that after the green dries completely on the face. Okay. Got hers a little tilted. I don't know, guys. I don't know. It's not. Alright. Tell me in the comment, what do you think about her so far? Okay, I'm going to take some of that tacky glue, put it on my nose, make sure that it is even, and then I'm just going to leave it there for I also got hair to put on her, and I do apologize because I was fixing some more of the witch's broom while things were drying, so I apologize. Let me give this a trim real quick. Okay, so the hair. Comes on a little hairband. I'm gonna give her a trim real quick.
They're so cute.
Okay, I gave her a little haircut. Alright, so I'm going to take me some tacky glue. And I'm going to rub on her head right here. And I'm just going to lay this hair directly right in it. Because I'm giving her like little bangs. Oh, my nose fell off. Because you're not supposed to be moving it around. It's still wet, guys. Technically. Alright, so I'm just throwing the rest of this hair on her. Gotta get my hair out of that dirt, because this hair made a complete mess. And I did give Maya the rest of what I had. Because remember, he is making the little one. And I'm sorry I'm out of frame most of the time, you guys. The one thing I am worried about, and I'm not going to lie, is the fact that I got to draw the eyes, and that's scary for me. I'm just spreading out the hair a little bit more. Alright, this is what she's looking like. Looking a little rough in the face with the hair, but I can't do much until it dries. But I am here to tell you, it sheds a lot after you cut it. But I think she is adorable. I think she turned out really cute. Let me know what your thoughts are on this beautiful witch. Using all Dollar Tree products except for the comb and the head. Them are from Hobby Lobby. Okay, I want to take this time and thank you for watching our videos. If you like this video, please give us a big thumbs up. It does help our channel grow. That's all. It's free. It just helps us grow, which we really need. Because we got to get up to 1,000 before January. Hit that subscribe button. Also hit that share button. And follow us over on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. And I am going to take, where did it go? I just had it. Okay, this black, some kind of string. I thought I could use it for the mouth. I am just going to cut a piece. If I just make her mouth a circle. No. Trying to see if my marker is in here, and I don't think so. I have not seen a marker at all. Alright, you guys. Don't have a marker. I think I'm just going to leave the witch like this for now. This hair is everywhere, guys. But anyway, we do thank you. We appreciate you all. And if you're new, welcome to our channel. But the final review is coming up.